Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about xQc. He's a streamer on Twitch who's pretty big, and recently he has been gambling on stream. Now, influencers and gambling are a mix like oil and water, but we're going to get into that a little bit later. Honestly, I didn't care too much about the story at face value. I just saw, xQc's gambling. I was like, oh, whatever. But then I saw more and more people talking about it. And I was like, let me take a look into this. And yeah, there's a lot here. So I'm going to be talking about that. So let's get right into it. So while I was doing the research for this video, I came across a Dexterto article about xQc that came out today. And it says, during his May 19th stream, the former Overwatch star was urged to check the stats on his account, including how much people had wagered through using his unique code. Total wagered? Oh, it's not that bad. 119 million. It's not effing crazy. It's not crazy. xQc said, smiling as his chat couldn't tell if he was being totally serious or not. That's rookie numbers compared to some of these nut jobs, yeah, he continued, addressing some of the comments from his viewers about how the deposit bonuses on the sites work. Guys, that's wager. That means putting it in, but it always comes back somehow, xQc added, though not many fans were buying his explanation. So, biggest problem with what he just said is it always comes back somehow. No, it does not. The house always wins. That's simple, alright? I haven't been on this earth long, but the one thing everybody knows about gambling is the house always wins, okay? These places would not exist if they weren't profitable. And for them to be profitable means that you're not going to be winning very much. Just to be, clear and open and honest. Also, 119 million is a lot of money. Especially for, xQc has a big audience, but it's not like PewDiePie level, because even then that's still insane, because that's like a little less than $1 million for every subscriber he has. Like, that's a lot of money to be wagering. So for xQc to be like a big creator but not the biggest creator and still have people using his code to put in $119 million, that's a ton. I don't understand why people are gambling so much on that weird site that he's been using. I don't understand the rules of it, and it looks really weird. I'm sure you have to sit there and learn the rules, which is odd. But there is more to this, like I already brought up. So originally, when I saw all the concern, I was kind of worried that it was going to be like that incident a couple months or years ago, I would like to say, with Moist Critical, where he was being accused of having a gambling addiction because he bought a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Really weird and out there. And I was just like, oh, no. But then I came across this clip.
Yeah, but Blue says it's not mutually exclusive. Yeah, I get it. The point is that I enjoy doing it.
I think your subjective experience doing it is
because it's fun. It's
yes.
fun, and I can afford it. I can afford doing it.
Just because it's fun doesn't mean it's okay. Would you have as much fun gambling if you were doing it off stream than on stream?
Yeah, I gamble every day. I lost 2 mil this month.
Really?
I lost 1.85 mil this month.
Guys, don't gamble.
So he even said he lost almost 2 million, and he's addicted. And this is, I just feel so bad for him, right? Like, even though I criticized some of the things he said, like, I still feel bad. It sucks. It sucks to see anyone addicted to anything. And even though he has the money to, continue this, like, what happens when he leaves, like, and he retires? The money's not going to be coming in like it comes in now, right? So what happens in 10, 20 years when you still have that? And addictions, you can beat them, but from what I understand, they seem to always still be in there, and that's why people, quote unquote, fall off the wagon, because they're still fighting these demons, and it makes me feel horrible that anyone has to go through this, and especially someone who has the ability to do it now, and for all we know will continue to do it until A, they choose to stop, which is unlikely, or B, they get forced to stop either by circumstances or through like intervention of people around them, which it brings me to this next comment that I found pretty interesting. It was a comment under H3's video called xQc is back on gambling. It says, I couldn't imagine what would happen to me if when I did my drug of choice, my career got better and someone gave me a several $1,000,000 check each month. Tough spot. So yeah, I mean, you're basically getting rewarded for feeding into your addiction. I mean, like, most of the times when people go through addictions, they suffer in some sort of way, right? Like, their career gets worse, and the people around them sort of separate from them, either because they're pushed away by that person, or they just leave, right? Because they can't deal with it anymore. And in this case, he's benefiting from this. I mean, this is giving him a boost, like more and more people. Like, I showed you 2 thumbnails from 2 huge creators, Asmongold and H3. I almost said Hassan because I was trying to say H3 and Hassan, but same difference. Honestly, I'm worried about the guy. Alright, this video took a big tone change, because at first I was like really critical of the guy, but the more I talk about it, the worse I feel like for him. It has to be a horrible feeling, alright? Because obviously, the first step to fixing a problem is admitting that you have one, and thankfully he is able to admit, hey, this is a problem for me. And who knows, maybe this is something that he can get fixed, through therapy or rehab. I don't know if they have rehab for gambling addiction. They have to, though. Like, I've never heard of it, but I know they have to. But yeah, that pretty much covers the entire situation for now. A lot of people are worried about him, and I really fit into that camp. I hope that everything works out for him. I hope that he's okay in the long run, but I don't know. And that's where I'm going to leave you today, on that not so happy note. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Goodbye.